During the mid-1800s, Fairfax County was in the midst of an economic decline. The rich farming soil was exhausted from overplanting tobacco. Many farmers took their families and slaves and went further south. By the 1840s, new Yankee farmers were moving onto the land. Sarah Summers Clark said of the new Yankee farmers,
"These Northerners were different in manner and customs from the Southerners, and it was difficult for them to understand our way. We liked many of them and found they had a heart, even though it was not as big as a Southerner's."
All that was about to change. In April 1861, the South fired on Fort Sumter. The Civil War had begun. Fairfax, with its proximity to Washington, would be a crucial link in the conflict between North and South. There was fear that Washington might be captured, which could be the fatal blow to end the Union, militarily, politically, and psychologically. Historian Ed Bars explains.
If Confederate forces occupied Fairfax County, they would be a threat to the existence of Mr. Lincoln's government. At the same time, Fairfax, with a large landmass, important railroads passing through it, and roads, provide the ideal staging area for a Union advance into Virginia.
President Abraham Lincoln, unwilling to allow the South to secede from the Union, began assembling troops. Virginia joined the other southern states in voting on whether or not to secede from the Union. One citizen, Townsend Sisson, went to the Fairfax courthouse with the intention of voting in favor of preserving the Union. Before he could do so, he was intimidated by a warning from a state senator.
"May I suggest that you do not vote if you wish to enjoy continued good health?"
Sisson chose not to vote at all. At Bayless Precinct, citizens who voted against secession were forced to change their votes. In addition, they had to sign an oath that this change of heart was made under no duress. In the end, Fairfax County sided with the rest of the state, voting 932 to 289 for secession. Only the three precincts where Northern influence was heaviest, Accotink, Lewinsville, and in Vienna, Lydeckers, voted to remain with the Union. The terrible divisiveness of the Civil War was played out not only in the ballot boxes, but in the individual lives of families. Of the 8 children in Thomas Sisson's family, 5 supported the Union, and 3 the Confederacy. The most dramatic incident took place at Rose Hill, the Dulaney family residence on Franconia Road, where the elder Dulaney, a Union supporter, was captured by his very own son, one of Mosby's Rangers. While many families were taking sides, none of them anticipated a long war.